praises to the mighty Most High. Shalom, family, and welcome. This is For the Love of Rap. In this video, I will be playing a recording talking about the Euphrates River and the biblical aspect of it, and also the sounds coming from a tunnel in the river after it has dried up. So I'm making a disclaimer right now that I'm not saying that these sounds, voices, chains are actually real, or the video is actually real with the sounds, but it's just to question whether or not it could be possible, the Bible fulfilling itself with the things that are to come. We already see a lot of things going on, and biblically things are looking, like the prophecy is being fulfilled. So I just wanted to say that the pictures that are on there, I put some pictures there, but I'm not stating that, okay, the locusts, that are talked about are going to actually look like this, or the horses are actually going to look like this. Some things are not literal. Some things you have to discern. From what I was taught, it is just talking about the war and the soldiers in the war and the weaponry that they're going to have. The main thing that is just right out there that is true is that people are going to die. The plagues are already here. The wars are already here. So it's just something to think about. And then another video I will put up is the scriptures that I said I will put up with my first video. I did the scriptures the best I could and tried to explain them the best I could. I get a little nervous on here, so you might hear some mess ups or some mistakes. But the main thing is that we do have to dress accordingly, and we do have to give accordingly to the scriptures. We have to do everything according to the Most High's law. So in saying that, I just want to say that I love you all, and all praises and glory goes to the Most High, and that to remember, never give up and never give in and never surrender to the enemy. Peace.
In Revelation 9:13-21, the following is said. 13. The sixth angel sounded his trumpet, and I heard a voice coming from the four horns of the golden altar that is before God. 14. It said to the sixth angel who had the trumpet, Release the four angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates. 15. And the four angels who had been kept ready for this very hour and day and month and year were released to kill a third of mankind. 16. The number of the mounted troops was twice 10,000 times 10,000. I heard their number. 17. The horses and riders I saw in my vision looked like this. Their breastplates were fiery red, dark blue, and yellow as sulfur. The heads of the horses resembled the heads of lions, and out of their mouths came fire, smoke, and sulfur. 18. A third of mankind was killed by the three plagues of fire, smoke, and sulfur that came out of their mouths. 19. The power of the horses was in their mouths and in their tails, for their tails were like snakes, having heads with which they inflict injury. 20. The rest of mankind who were not killed by these plagues still did not repent of the work of their hands. They did not stop worshipping demons and idols of gold, silver, bronze, stone, and wood, idols that cannot see or hear or walk. 21. Nor did they repent of their murders, their magic arts, their sexual immorality, or their thefts. These are the words of a voice that John hears emanating from the four horns of the golden altar, which is recounted in Exodus 27:2. This voice instructs the sixth angel with the trumpet to release the four angels imprisoned at the Euphrates River, the ancient border between Assyria and Israel. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Ephesians 6:12 says. The Euphrates Valley, where these four angels are imprisoned, has a long history of human wickedness. The first murder was presumably perpetrated near the Garden of Eden in the Euphrates region, Genesis 4:8. In that territory, the first fighting confederacy was formed, Genesis 14. Nimrod established his kingdom there, Genesis 10:8-12. Babylonian idolatry arose in the area and will be judged there, Zechariah 5, Revelation 18. Revelation 9:13-21 provides further insight into the assault by the northern invader. Earlier in chapter 9, we learn of a swarm of demonic locusts rising from the bottomless pit. 4 angels stationed on the Euphrates River allow the evil army to cross the river. The locust swarm described previously may control or perhaps possess these 200 million cavalrymen. The annihilation of 1/3 of humanity follows. The remainder of humanity, on the other hand, refuses to repent of their terrible deeds, idolatry, murders, sorcery, or sexual immorality. This northern army's invasion of Israel is also prophesied in Joel 2 and Ezekiel 38.
God saves his messengers and those who believe with them by his special grace. By the signs in the sky, niggas look like it's over. Judgment day's on its way, so you better get sober. In a canopy of clouds, angels come with Jehovah. Reality's hitting hard like you just got ran over. It's over, now you gon' cry when you look in the sky. And this life that you know is sin and kiss it goodbye. Past your mama and your daughter and your father and son. Got the seed by the beast, so you better keep running. Look, ain't no time left, prepare for death. Judgment came upon you while you slept. Are you burning? Burning all, sing, burning, burning. Are you burning? Are you worried? Worry, worry, yeah. Are you burning? Burning, falling down to sorrow. All these curses came upon you 'cause you simply ain't hearing. Showing boldness for the fire when you should be just fearing. Coherent punishment's the only thing that gets some results. So I'm gonna shove this admonition right down your throat. Take note, you love to choose the evil 'cause your ass is insane. But God's gonna stop you when he come with that pain. Look, ain't no time left, prepare for death. Judgment came upon you while you slept. Are you burning? Burning all, sing, burning, burning. Are you burning? Are you worried? Worry, worry, yeah. Are you burning? Burning, falling down to sorrow. I don't know why you niggas like to wait till the end. You hate God for the simple fact you love to do sin. You wanna disregard the message, but it don't go away. In the end, there's a fire where that ass gon' pay. Hey, ain't no escaping these commandments of God. You just fuel for the fire and you gonna burn hard. Look, ain't no time left, prepare for death. Judgment came upon you while you slept. Are you burning? Burning all, sing, burning, burning. Are you burning? Are you worried? Worry, worry, yeah. Are you burning? Burning, falling down to sorrow. Ain't no time left, prepare for death before you take your last breath. Better watch your every step. Time is over. judgment came upon you while you slept.
Are you